Bitch, I'm taking off, I'm floating out of space. Been too many racks, designer all my.
So we're going to start off in seated pose, and we're going to take some deep breaths here. So you can just place your hands on your knees and just get relaxed into the pose. You can close your eyes and just take some moment grounded and present. Inhaling through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. And then start by doing some shoulder rolls. So gently lift your shoulders up towards your ears and back, exhaling. And continue this motion at your own pace. And then reverse directions. Inhaling as you lift those shoulders towards the ears, and exhaling as you draw them forward and down. So now we're going to place our hand gently beside us, palms facing flat, fingers spread, and we're going to tilt our head in the opposite direction of our arm for a side neck bend. And if you would like a little bit deeper stretch, you can just place your free hand on your ear for some extra weight. You don't need to pull. Your hand is already going to be enough weight. Then you're going to do the opposite side. So place the opposite hand down flat on the mat, fingers spread, and then you can use the free arm and place it on your head. Place your hand on your ear for some extra weight. So as you begin to release your hand back down to the side of your body, you can place your hands on your knees, inhale, and begin to round to the upper back and tuck your chin as you exhale. And then inhale, arch your back, chin up, looking towards the sky. And then exhale, round to the upper back and shoulders, tuck the chin. And just continue this at your own pace. So now we're going to do some seated circles. So you're just going to place your hands on your knees and begin to lean towards your knee, the center, and then the other knee, and then round through the back as you go back. And just continue this process and movement. Inhaling as you go forward, exhaling as you lean back and round through your back. And this is self-regulation. It's regulating your anxiety. Come into tabletop, and your hips should be over your knees and your shoulders over your wrist. Take the time to make those adjustments. And on an inhale, you're going to sweep your arm up and look up towards your fingertips. And then on an exhale, thread that arm through. And gently rest your ear flat on the mat. And just take a few moments here. And if you want to extend that other free arm straight, you can, or you can come into a bind and wrap your arm around your lower back for a deeper twist. Remember to breathe here. Getting all of the benefits of this twist. And then you're going to unravel your hand, push up off of your free hand, back to tabletop, and do the opposite side. So on an inhale, lift your opposite hand up towards the sky, look at your fingertips. And then exhale, thread that hand through, and gently place your ear flat on the mat. And take some breaths here. Slowly begin to push yourself up, pushing off the ground. And take a few moments to catch your breath here. And then we're going to push our hips back into child's pose. So our big toes will be touching, our knees spread wide. And then we're going to lower our chest and our forehead down to the mat and extend our arms to the front of the mat and catch our breath here in this restorative posture. So as we get up, we're going to prepare ourselves for downward dog. But the modification you can do is puppy pose, where you just extend your arms forward and you keep your knees on the ground. And you want to lower your chest and lower your head or your chin down to the ground as low as you can until you feel a good stretch in your body, keeping your spine lengthened. But if you can do the full expression, tuck your toes and push your hips up and back for down dog, the full expression, if it's in your practice. If not, you can just go back to puppy pose. You're going to lengthen through your spine here, tuck your navel in and up, and you're going to walk the heels, keeping a slight bend in your knees, especially if you have tight hamstrings. And then your palms are going to be flat on the mat, fingers spread wide, neck in line with the spine. Step the right foot forward, turn the heel into a perpendicular angle, and windmill your arms back for warrior two. Bend into that front knee, toes pointing towards the front of the mat, looking at the fingertips in front of you, gazing forward. Arms at shoulder level. Then drop that back arm and reach up with the arm in front for reverse warrior. And then lower your elbow onto your quad for extended side angle warrior. And then you're gonna come back into a lunge and then tabletop and repeat on the opposite side. Take a few moments to catch your breath here. Step the opposite foot forward and then lift the back knee. Turn that heel and drop the heel. Front knee bent. Arms at shoulder level, keeping your gaze in front for warrior 2. Then drop the back arm onto the thigh and lift the front arm up and over for reverse warrior. And then drop the elbow onto the quad for extended side angle warrior. Reaching from the heels of your feet all the way to your fingertips. And then come back down into tabletop. Catch your breath here. Come into plank pose. So come on to all fours. And then slowly lower down into Sphinx pose. So your hands are going to be facing flat on the mat, and then you're going to have your hands slide up and your elbows will be in line with your chest. Fingers spread wide, palms flat. And you're going to lift up through the chest for Sphinx pose. And just stay here and take a few moments here in this posture, breathing in and out your nose. And you may want to look over your shoulders for a side stretch down the neck and the spine. And then you can walk your hands back and push up through your hands and back into a child's pose to counteract that back bend. So toes, big toes touching, and then your hips will go up and back into child's pose. Arms will be extended forward in this restorative posture. Catch your breath here. Come back to tabletop. And then make your way into a seated posture. And however you get there is okay. And begin by sweeping your arms up on an inhale. And on the exhale, twist your body and place your left hand on your right knee, and your right hand can be behind you as you gaze over your shoulder. And just breathe here. Inhale back to center, arms up. And exhale, place your right hand on your left knee. And your left hand will be behind you as you look over your shoulder. And twists are good for your digestive system. It's like giving your organs in your digestive system a massage. And we have come to the final posture of our practice, and this was a quick little sequence just to get yourself grounded and to regulate your emotions and anxiety.